We are back with our deadly dungeon final encounter of the floor, the Skeleton Lich boss fight. We have had everyone roll initiative, and we are going to get going. So, we will start with two skeleton liches. They are going to summon skeletons. They will each roll a d2 and summon that many skeletons next to them. Oh, there's no d2 over here on this thing, so I'm just going to roll 1d2 here. All right, the first skeleton lich gets two skeletons next to them. Boop. And boop. The second lich gets one. Boop. And I'm gonna go ahead and just add skeletons to the initiative tracker once.
That seems like a good plan.
Okay, that brings us to Professor Plum.
Can you tell me what I'm looking at here?
Yes.
So we got like these glowing circles of green fire?
Yeah,
or...
these are large, tall pillars that reach up like 10, 15, 20 feet into the air. They just have raging green flames above them. They do obstruct your view a little bit. And then there are lots of these little alcoves with skeletal liches. They each are wearing like black robes covering their skeletal body, but they're each holding like a staff or wand as well as a small shield, like a buckler. And they are all pointing their fingers at you or the ground before them.
All right, you see this one I'm pinging with the pink circle?
I sure do.
The plum circle, excuse me. I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Okay.
Now, I'm just gonna shoot it to see what happens.
All right.
Not sharpshooter. I took that off.
Okay. A 16 is just gonna hit the shield and miss.
That is not what I wanted to hear. But now that I know that,
Hey, may I say something super fast?
Sure.
yeah,
Is the bless still going, or is it ended at this
No,
point?
it ended. You all took quite a while to recover, and
All right. It
This
was
thing
only a few rounds, so yeah.
this thing's a pillar as well, right?
yeah, there's the largest pillars in the center, and it towers above you all. I don't think you can even see the flames from this angle.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna shoot this guy again. Hopefully this time in the head.
Who's this one?
Yeah, for 20 now.
A 20 will hit.
No sneak attack, but I can swarm it.
Yes.
Can I swarm myself and move backwards?
You could, but you also have a bunch of movement.
Do I?
If you'd rather use the movement from instead of the damage, you can do that. Absolutely.
I want to shoot him. I'm gonna do the damage.
Okay.
14. What does 14 look like?
14 looks like this.
Oh, okay. Then I'm gonna move like. Yeah. How much movement do I have? 15.
Yeah. For those of you in the chat, if these pillars just look like they're not really that obstructive, that's because you have the sum total vision of all of the characters. Our players see quite a bit more in their way.
All right. That's it. That's all I do.
Okay. Some more skeletal liches will go. Oh, I need to hang on. I need to mark off some liches here. Their thing. Okay, the next liches will go, and they are going to summon more skeletons. So this skeleton up here will get a red dot to the north, which is really difficult to see, but they will summon some skeletons here. Oh, I need to roll 1d2. They summon two skeletons. Oop. The next skeletal lich will go, and they are to the one that John hit, that Professor Plum struck. They are going to summon some skeletons. They summoned two skeletons. Lovely. Oop. And oop. Colonel Mustard.
He turns to his patriots and says, "Sorry, boys. I was the killer the whole time." Takes 20 feet of movement.
stabs me in the gut.
Comes here. Apollo, talk to me about this hallway. There's only flames for about 10 feet, right?
Yeah, but it's like a wall of flame. You can barely see past the flames.
You said I can see past it, which means my final level 3 spell will be me upcasting Misty Step and ending up 30 feet away, just on the other side of all the flames.
I want to use my reaction to shoot him in the back.
Don't do it!
Colonel Mustard.
30 feet puts me just 5 feet beyond the wall that I can't get through, apparently.
Yeah, the
and thus begins the monologue. You fools. You thought I was Colonel Mustard all along. Hang on. It wasn't.
Oh my god. Oh my
After
god.
I
It was a
saved
fake.
his life.
Is Colonel Mustard exiting?
It was a fake. And in my final villain monologue, I will reveal my true identity.
Oh fuck.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's getting new props.
James K. Green. You may call me Jamie. Scorned by the fact that I'm not allowed to be in this dungeon every week. I just wish nothing more than all of this shenaniganery to stop as he continues to just run away. Because I still have a dash action that I can take, so there's 25 feet of movement.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
The
Colonel
best killer
Mustard.
is the one that doesn't have to kill anyone in the end.
Oh my
Wow.
Oh
The
no.
betrayal.
Oh no. Oh no. Simultaneously, skeletal liches are continuing to summon skeletons all over the place. This skeletal lich summons a crossbowman, and they get a red dot. The next lich goes, where's this one? To the northeast. They summon 2 skeletons. Boop. And boop.
Line up that
next-
shot, John.
Skeletal lich
he's
goes.
fucked. He's so dead.
In the southwest corner that can't be seen over here, they summon 2 more skeletons. Boop. Whoop.
Wish
And
I had a shirt right now. To take
Wadsworth.
off
The betrayal. It has happened. What does this mean? What do you do? You're surrounded by skeletons being, like, pulled up through the ground.
I think that Wadsworth will go 5, 10, 15, which is the extent of his movement, and say, "Live, Colonel, live for all of us," and then swing his lead pipe at Plum, so he
You
can't shoot
suck!
Wadsworth.
You traitor!
May the odds be ever in your favor, Plum.
Professor
Oh
Plum
my God.
gets just knocked out.
Thanks for
Yeah,
playing with us,
Rangers
John.
suck.
Die!
Oh my god.
Man,
my
not only
God.
do you bring me in as a guest, you kill me too.
Oh,
I saw you lining up
jeez.
the shot. I couldn't let you do it.
Oh
I
my
won't take
God.
my second attack. I'm just gonna stand there and raise my hands in the head and take my death.
All right, I get 1 death saving throw, bro.
Oh no.
All right, we get more skeletons appearing on the scene. It is many, many skeletons.
1 + 2 + 2 +
2.
1.
Plus 1 is
Plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. Oh boy, we get 1 up here. We get 2 more over here to the north as well. Oh my gosh, the skeletons, they're everywhere. Boop. There are lots of them, and then the skeletons will go next. There will just be a hail of arrows, a charge from those with melee weapons, as they just descend upon you all. They're just gonna charge everywhere.
Chat, I need your energy.
Are we interested in continuing to play this out?
I have 1 turn left.
Okay,
Maybe
we
2.
will play
need to
one.
give him that.
We'll play
Like, I
one
just
turn.
look back at the map. There's so many skeletons.
It doesn't matter. All I need is 1 turn. Granite.
One shot. Do not miss your chance. Don't blow.
Nick.
Opportunity.
Nick, this is you too. You need to help me here, Nick.
Okay. All right. Hang on.
Give me your energy.
I need to beat you all up really quick.
That's
Wadsworth.
Now Wadsworth and the Bear Keys.
Wadsworth, you have... Can you see this arrow?
Yes.
You have 3 arrows coming your way.
Bring him.
All right. Boop, boop, boop. Misses.
Nope.
Mrs. Peacock, you have 2 arrows coming your way. An 8 and a 13.
13 hits.
For 6 piercing damage.
There we go.
Mrs. Peacock, you also have 3 melee attacks coming your way. A 13 and misses.
13 hits, yeah.
Take another 4. And then we have some skeletal liches. At this point, the skeletal liches are going to step out. This one, where's this lich? There's too many liches. This one's on the right side. They come forward. And then this one on the left side comes forward. Wadsworth, you're going to have 2 of these skeletal liches attack you with Eldritch Blast. A 19 and a 17.
Nope.
Okay. And then Mrs. Peacock, you are going to have an Eldritch Blast fired your way with a 17 to hit. Take 1 force damage.
Oh my goodness.
And it is your turn, Mrs. Peacock.
It has been such a long time since it's my turn. I am going to, I guess, bite one of the skeletons. My vision's all messed up. I'm like looking through Wadsworth's eyes.
This is super weird. Hang on. Let's refresh.
I don't think Peacock Bear has vision.
Oh shoot! Did I not give you vision? Oh hell no! There you go. Can you see now?
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know whose eyes I was looking through, but I had a point of view.
Oh weird.
Probably Wadsworth.
I am going to. I really want to kill Wadsworth, but I don't think I can get there.
Get rid of.
Bring me up, bro. Somehow.
I'm gonna move in the direction of Wadsworth, which probably prompts a attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get like 2, maybe more.
Yep.
We can do it. You and me, Peacock.
1, 2 hits.
Those both hit.
One of them's gonna. Well, they just both swing at your bear form, and it gets broken out of. So
Okay.
I need to transform you back. I don't know if your token is loading. Grab it from.
Rumble,
Wow.
you better be sweating. You better be thinking like
You gotta-
John better. He can't roll a 20. Not twice in a row on death saves.
You'll have to proc an attack of opportunity from that skeleton next to you and survive and find me.
I can see you. I have sharpshooter. You won't expect it. That's advantage right there, brother.
All right.
I'll take my 5% chance.
Go ahead, Mrs. Peacock.
I'm gonna move there. Can I see Wadsworth?
Sure. Yes, absolutely.
Get him. Yes!
That hits.
Oh my
Fight.
god.
My God. You
5.
pull Wadsworth. You may
Oh, yeah.
pull Wadsworth towards you.
For once, I'm pulling Wadsworth towards me, just
All right.
because I haven't used that feature ever.
All right, Wadsworth, take 5 magical damage.
And he drags across Professor Plum's body in the process.
Yikes.
I'll take the death save.
Another skeletal lich will go. They step over here to get a good angle, and they're going to fire an Eldritch Blast at Wadsworth, who's the only target they can see. Missing. 2 more skeletal liches will go. This one to the south. Down here will step out, as will this one up here to the northwest. Boop. Mrs. Peacock, you're going to have 2 Eldritch Blasts fired at you. A 19 and a 7.
19's a hit for certain.
All right, go ahead and take 5 force damage. Professor Plum, your first death saving throw, please.
Part of the
Guys.
Fugue.
This is it. One last chance. One opportunity. Comes it. Fuck.
More liches go. The lich, a lich to the north steps out. They're going to, in fact, how far do they go? They can go to here, and then another lich over here to the southwest will step out. To
This is a lot of skeletons.
yeah, it's quite a bit. Step out to here.
My
And
wizard brain is doing the juicy fireball math, knowing full well I have no fireballs left.
Yeah. You're gonna get some more Eldritch Blasts coming your way, Mrs. Peacock. You have some cover though, but I don't think it matters. They both hit. Take 3 damage. Colonel Mustard, your monologue has fallen on shocked ears.
Well, for the sake of why not? There's a chest here.
There is.
So I'm going to move 20 feet to there, giving myself ample cover in case someone decides to pop up and kill me. What's in the chest, Apollo?
Inside the chest is a sentinel shield.
Cool.
Oh.
Colonel Mustard will equip it, and then his next action will be a dash to victory.
Good job.
You should have made it a mimic.
Oh, that would have been the worst.
Missed opportunity.
Oh, the final boss is really just the mimic.
All right. More liches and skeletons will step out, firing at each of you. This one here stepped out. This one here stepped out, and then there's one more to the southwest that has not yet been seen. Steps out. Wadsworth, you get 2 Eldritch Blasts cast at you. 1, 2 misses, and 1 at Mrs. Peacock, missing. Wadsworth, you are still standing somehow.
I think there's I think there's no question as to what I'm doing. I'll take a 5-foot step this way, which will provoke an attack of opportunity easily from the skeleton. If he wishes to take it.
Sure.
Go for it.
Nat 20. Here it comes.
Bonk, miss.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to use my lead pipe and try to hit Mrs. Peacock. There's a 15. Does that hit?
Armor class is 15.
All right. You're
Nice.
going to take
You're a
8.
murderer.
And then we'll swing one more.
Oh
there's
my
a crit.
god!
Oh!
I knew it was
14.
a
At 14,
coming.
it's enough.
That's it. That's
All
it.
right.
That's enough.
Oh my god.
All right,
Cahoots.
Wadsworth. Oh boy.
I will yell out whack-a-mole and then start moving towards the skeletons for my next turn if I ever get it.
All right, we'll see. We have another skeletal lich come out over here, and then we have a couple running up the staircase here. I think one of them has line of sight on you for an Eldritch Blast, which hits.
Bring the damage.
Oh my
For
god.
1
still
force
alive.
damage.
The worst.
and then-
You roll
It's
1, 1, and 2 on your last
Yeah,
D8
they
for this
don't do a
damage.
lot of damage. It's just, yeah, it's not great.
plus
And now
2 to hit.
the skeletons go. We have this skeleton, we have this skeleton, this skeleton. I'm gonna, Professor Plum, this skeleton. We have this skeleton and this skeleton. These skeletons who are ranged. We have more melee just running onto the scene.
Stabbing our bodies to finish the job.
Apollo's only a quarter of
got-
the way through the tokens, guys. Hold on.
Arranged here. All right, so we have count here. 1, 2, 3, 4 ranged. Is that it? Wow. Okay, 4 ranged
See it?
attacks.
Does it get covered because of all those?
Yes, you do get cover, so I don't think they can even hit you. And then we have 6 melee attacks coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That will be enough. My
All
heavy
right.
armor master cannot block enough damage, and I go to 0.
Yeah, they just are like sitting there, just like picking and stabbing at your body. Some of these skeletons over here turning on Mrs. Peacock and Mr. Plum's body. One of the skeleton liches comes over here and looks down the hallway. The flames disappear, and the skeletal lich's eyes will eventually connect with. Wrong.
Is who?
I'm trying to move this token. Come on. Okay, there we go. Boop, 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 boop. That out of the way. The flames will disappear, and eventually Colonel Mustard will step out from around the corner, and this skeletal lich will connect eyes with Colonel Mustard and give a nod. And the skeletal liches will return to their alcoves. Skeletons will begin to climb into the ground, returning to where they came from. And Colonel Mustard will be seen ascending the stairs by the camera.
Mr. Green.
Mr. Green.
Mr.
ascends the
Green,
stairs.
Jamie Green, apparently.
Jamie Green.
James K. Green.
Oh man. Well, someone was a winner here.
I don't. Given the turn of events, I don't know whether or not to consider this a victory.
All I have to do is see the next room, right? We talked about that coming
Yes,
in.
we
You're like,
did.
if one person
Yes, we did.
makes it this far.
All right, 1 second.
Next week.
To those of you who go back and watch the VOD, you can see the look on my face when I'm like, because the original plan, everyone, I was supposed to haste somebody and we were supposed to shoot like crazy. But then I realized I could upcast Misty Step. You can see the moment. Watch it on my face if you go back and watch the VOD. You can see the
I
moment
remember
where I
it.
realized we won the floor.
Oof.
Because we
Good
were
job,
fucked.
Nick.
We were fucked. That was a
Well
4.5.
played, Nick. So proud of you.
Oh my goodness.
Colonel Mustard, you ascend the stairwell and eventually, after a very long time, arrive at another room. This one with a cyan-colored brazier and strange switch.
Mr. Green
Yes,
chuckles
Mr.
to
Green.
himself as to how well that whole plan went down, from inviting everyone to this spooky mansion that turned on him as well in the end, to even being able to do the shirt reveal final monologue that was planned the whole time. Because he can. He comes over and one last time will fail an athletics check in an attempt.
Yes.
I
I think the effects of Bless have worn off. So, Colonel Green here, we will say, suffers 17 levels of exhaustion, failing this final athletics check.
but will eventually pull the switch and open a door. This door here is metal. It did not have the runes or concentric circles. But as you eventually pull the switch, the door recedes into the ceiling, letting you progress
He's just rushing
forward.
through, Nick. Watch out.
Here, on this white and black marble tiled room with another cyan brazier, to your left and right are 2 doors like those you've seen before. Wood doors, metal straps, the concentric circled runes, allowing passage by focusing on them. However, these doors, the rune pattern appears to be broken, and as you approach doors and try and touch them, they do not react. Before you is yet another door, metal, that does not, it has no handle, there are no runes, and you are stuck here.
With his final action, taking all of the blackmail evidence out of his bag, he writes on the back, because I did, in fact, come here equipped with ink and an ink pen. Totally useful, right? He will write a quick note on the back of all of the blackmail information. Here lies Jamie K. Green, Artificer, Darkness Bringer, Doom. rare. And I think that's a good way to sunset Mr. Green, Colonel Mustard, and the Clue Party.
Wonderful. Okay, well, congratulations to the Clue Party for discovering the identity of the killer first and foremost. But at what cost? And congratulations
apparently.
to our 7th party for making it through the 6th floor. Part C. Well done.
Thank you. Thanks to John for coming in and filling in for us. We appreciate it.
Thanks to Granite for getting his vaccination shot and allowing me this opportunity. How's it going, everybody?
So, you all made it through a boss fight, very simply with a Misty Step. Yeah, it would have been a hell of a fight, and
It looked like it.
I don't know if you would have otherwise had the resources to defeat it.
No,
Yeah,
we
not
did
even-
not have the resources to defeat it.
Absolutely.
Haste was the go mode, and we were absolutely on our last legs. That was it.
Yes. But you made it. You made it through 2 floors of the spooky estate, and now you are here on the next floor.
With an extra shield, for what it's worth.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Any thoughts moving forward? We have what appears to be a sort of new mechanic for progressing.
Well, I think it's going to be fun playing with new doors and seeing how this might allow us an opportunity to go back to the area where we've already explored. If we can find a way to get back through that door to the north, which should be fun. I have the thought that exhaustion is a bitch, and that was really hard on that floor.
Yes.
And that really slowed us and hindered us down.
I can't wait to see what's in the water after you release all the maps, Nick.
Yep.
Well, we kind of did a reveal last week. Do we want to go back and take a quick peek at what was in that room?
You know, you gave us 4 hallways, but 3, I would like to see it.
Oh, sorry.
No chance
I'm
in
down
hell
for it.
path our group decided on was the water.
Let me move us all over there.
And in
There's no
hindsight-
way we saw that fog was going to be such a pain. Oh my
Fuck
goodness.
that fog. That was weird.
That was a rough mechanic.
Man.
Okay.
How long did we spend in the fog, Nick?
Okay. So here are my notes for this, and I'm gonna cue our party white music again. One sec. So hypnotic gas. Inside, it feels like you are moving on and on and on. You cannot see very far. Very quickly, hypnosis will take over. And while it might feel like you're moving forward, if you can maintain consciousness, you in fact are just standing still or moving in place. And this was inspired. I don't know if you ever saw, if you all are fans of like Cowboy Bebop, but that like episode where they're just kind of like shuffling around but not really going anywhere, but they like see themselves like walking up infinite staircases and stuff like that. It was that scene in that episode that inspired this. So the time to get through the fog depends on your roll. On a 21 plus, you make it through that day. On a 15 to 20, it takes you a day and you suffer 1 exhaustion. On an 8 to 14, it takes you 2 days. You suffer 2 exhaustion. On a 1 to 7, it takes you 3 days. You suffer 3 exhaustion. And on a 0 or less, 4 days, 4 exhaustion. Every time you enter.
I feel like it could have been countered by like saying, I hold my nose and close my mouth and walk through it.
While it is a gas, it is not the consumption that creates the effect.
Okay.
Just
Goes
merely
to the
by moving
eyes.
into it, you begin to suffer the effects.
Yeah. So essentially, unless you roll a 20 on a wisdom save, you're suffering exhaustion just from choosing that route.
Yes. Now,
Rough.
you all, if you had known, or like a party that came through here again could have like brought rope and tied themselves all together, and then if at least one of them did well, like everyone would have only suffered whatever the lowest amount of time spent in there was. So, and you all had, you know, with your noose whip, you certainly had a way to bring other characters through. So for example, I think it was either Professor Plum rolled like a 6 or something and was gonna be in there for 3 days. Which is why I continue to ask, how long do you wait?
So in other words, Professor Plum felt like looked like Ben felt for most of the night then, right?
Yeah.
Ben just RP'd so perfectly.
Yes, he RP'd it well.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
He'll be happy when he wakes up and sees that we actually made it through, though.
I don't think he'll be happy that I was the one who survived, though.
Probably not.
I
Now-
will privately
He'll be like
message him. I'm gonna find him and be like, you need to like get revenge somehow for the slight on us, me, your alter ego.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The final
Poor guy.
effect of the gas, by the way, is if you have been in the gas, you will continue to suffer, until you leave the room. I cannot allow parties to sit and wait for 3 days and get long rests while waiting for one party member. So you could spend time there, it just would not be restful. Finally, in the water, there are 2 water weirds.
That's what I thought might have been in there.
Yeah, they're gonna grab people, they're gonna bring them down to the bottom where they will find a sea hag.
Ooh.
And the sea hag has an ability to just like fuck people up. They can death glare. The hag targets one frightened creature she can see within 30 feet of her. If the target can see the hag, it must succeed on a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw against this magic or drop to 0 hit points.
Well, underwater.
Water.
Yes. So
Told you guys the
instantly
water
start
was
drowning.
not the way to go. I regret nothing.
Yep.
And
Yes, it's true.
if only we had kept those gosh darn rings of swimming.
And then there's also here horrific appearance, which is just an innate ability. Any humanoid that starts his turn within 30 feet of the hag and can see the hag, their true form, must take a DC 11 Wisdom saving throw. On a fail, they are frightened.
Wait, would the doors lock on that one too?
Yes, this one the doors would lock on.
So, one person steps in, protecting the party. He's like, oh, don't worry, guys. I'll lure him out.
Water
Then
weird.
2 water weirds jump him, shove him to the bottom, so now there's no line of sight. And then a sea hag has him too. Man, Nick.
Yeah, except water weirds are invisible in water.
Yeah, I know.
This is the get fucked path.
Apparently.
You all appropriately selected the 2 easier paths and then left yourselves the 2 hardest, and then you all left yourselves the hardest demon path in the middle, and then, you know, all the zombies and vampire spawn was fun.
Oof. Well,
Well, we did it.
You did
I
it.
think we could take away. I think we could take away from this that Nick is done playing for the last couple floors,
Oh, hell
and
yeah.
it's gonna get hard.
Get ready, yo. Yeah, we're in the second half. I got nothing left to lose.
True.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Well, that was a lot of fun, Nick.
I'm just looking at
Yeah,
this.
it was.
this
That was
I
a
had a
great
blast
floor.
tonight.
Thank you.
I'm
I had
glad
a great
we
time.
got to. I'm glad we
So
got to do that
hard.
floor twice.
Loved it.
Yeah. So thank you all for participating and playing. Congrats again on clearing the floor. We have another group in the queue. I'm gonna have to reach out to them and let them know that next Friday the slot is open. But after that, and after I slay that party, we got no one in the queue. So everyone watching the VODs, head on over to the Discord. We have a party forming channel. Lots of great people willing to help. I think a lot of people are willing to participate in a group. I haven't seen a ton of people willing to lead parties and put them together, other than a lot of the people we've already seen on the show. So it would be great to see some new blood, but also love seeing similar faces. So it would be awesome to play with you all again. in the future. Thank you so much. I had an absolute blast these last couple sessions playing Diddly Dun.
So did we, Apollo. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Fantastic.
All right. Before we sign off and head out for the night, are there any shout-outs people want to make? Or
Yeah.
yeah?
I feel like scum for doing it, though.
If you don't plug yourself, I will.
Dude,
All
fucking
right.
plug
This
yourself.
is true.
John, you're
I'm
doing work on
JonDungeonMaster.
Twitch.
Thank you so much, Nick. I
Tell 'em about
appreciate
it.
the support. I do 3 games a week. Tomorrow, Monday, and Thursday. We have fun. I kill players with rats. And a war is now starting. A real war.
The rats.
So, no, it's people now.
Hey, rats can
Oh.
be people too.
No, you're wrong.
Tell that to Grug.
Rats stay rats. Yeah. That's what I know. Child soldiers are on their way, guys. So if you like war crimes, child soldiers, and misery, come check me out at JonDungeonMaster. That's
Where
it.
you will also be able to see Rumble Roar on Monday night.
Oh,
As
hell
he
yeah.
is joining John's team.
I play a skateboarding monk. It's really silly.
Yeah, he jumped down a crater.
Skateboarding monk. That sounds dope. Oh my god.
I go
We
so
like to have
fast.
fun in our games.
All right. Any other shout-outs? Plugs?
Just to everyone that's in the chat, thanks for sticking with us all the way.
Yes. Thank you for staying up late, getting up early wherever you are in the world. We always appreciate you tuning in.
Final shout out to Ben, who should be asleep right now, but I know you're watching this live.
Oh, Ben, go to bed, buddy. You
Ben.
gotta work tomorrow. You're making poor life choices.
Poor Ben.
Also, shout out to Old Mighty Friendly Gamer for the wonderful overlay and opening scenes and ending scenes that always pop up at the end of these shows.
Yeah, they're absolutely incredible, and I just feel so proud of the show thanks to all of the work that he's done. He's done a lot to support the show. Thank you also to Neil and the Regal Goblins community for allowing me to use the show. It's been an absolute blast. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the dungeon. All right, we're going to head off
everybody.
for the night. We'll see you all next week. Take care.